What is going on, Chelsea fans? It's your boy Jay Jax. Chelsea have won again, this time at the prestigious San Siro. We've come away making the San Siro look more like Cobham, mate. This was an exhibition matchup again for Chelsea. Like AC Milan, the Scudetto champions, are not troubling us one iota. The way that we've turned around this Champions League campaign is nothing short of brilliant. Potter has come in and we are playing fluid football. We are making the most of the space. We are bossing teams. We are comfortably just looking a cut above AC Milan. The composure. The game was wrapped up in the first half. And once again, we beat AC Milan in the span of 2 weeks. And we are at the top of this group where we rightfully belong. And it looks like Salzburg are probably the toughest opponents in this group because we are making mincemeat of this AC Milan team. They have got absolutely nothing for us. No smoke whatsoever. To go to the San Siro and win like that, we needed to win this. We needed to go back to the top. Pressure was on. Pressure was mounting. And I didn't expect this game to be as easy as it was. But I guess they were the makings of their own downfall. Tomori, big talking point of the game. Should he have gone? The commentator immediately said it was harsh. I think it was Robbie Savage. That's harsh. I wouldn't have given a red. Maybe not even a pen. Laws of the game. It's a sending off. He knew what Mason Mount would do in front of goal. He knew Mason Mount is a problem. He's trained with him. He's grown up with him. He had to stop him. You do that in the box, it's a pen. You do that anywhere else on the pitch, it's probably not in a foul. But those are the laws of the game. Yes, it looks harsh when you watch the replay. And going down to 10 men against this Chelsea team and the way that we're ticking and the way that we're moving the ball, it was curtains. Curtains from there on for Milan. We were bottom of the group not that long ago. And we need to win every Champions League game now. Is a must win. And we've come away with the victory. We rested on the weekend Thiago Silva, Aubameyang, Sterling, Chilwell. But Mason Mount is the man who's making it tick at the moment. Let's be honest. Mason Mount, again, re-energised. Potter has started him pretty much in all of his games. I think he's the player that Potter has played the most minutes. This is the Mason Mount that we adore. This is Mr. Chelsea alongside Reece James. Like, these two guys are literally the future of Chelsea and the players that we hold dear to our hearts, our blue hearts. So to see Mason Mount put another performance like that, again, another assist, creates the penalty that Jorginho just tucks away, despite a laser shining on his face. It's all Mason Mount, it's all ticking. The movement, he's playing with that freedom, and I'm so pleased that it looks like he's enjoying his football a lot more, and you're seeing the results of that reflect on the pitch. Like, he's able to affect the game. He's not running around, always covering ground, but with no end product, which is what I started to see with him during sort of the first few games under Tuchel. He was running around still. He was still putting in that intensity, but he wasn't able to get on the ball. He was always like in and out of position. And Potter's getting the best of him. And tactically, the way we're set up at the moment, all of our players are flourishing. You can see the interchange between Mount, Aubameyang and Sterling. The way that they're moving is creating opportunities. And you saw that for the second goal. The gives and goes. The way that they're constantly rotating around. You see Mount, perfect pass, perfect through ball, lays it off to Sterling, essentially. Sterling looks like the man who's going to hit it first time. Aubameyang must shout something to him, say, leave it, mine, and tucks it away. Delightful finish from Aubameyang. And Aubameyang is scoring in the blue shirt of Chelsea. For many years, I have envied Arsenal, and that they've had that calibre of player, that calibre of finish in their ranks when we have just looked on and never had that killer instinct striker, that striker that makes it look so easy. They've been blessed with Aubameyang for years. And there's not many players I truly say like, I wish he was at Chelsea. But there was a point, Aubameyang, definitely, when he scored that goal against us in the FA Cup final, when he just completely skinned Kurt Zouma and just dinked it over Kepa, I was like, I just wish we had him. That's the kind of player that we need. And we've got him, and he's scoring goals that are a joy to watch. The finishes are just absolute innate. That is something that is within him. You can't teach that. And we've got him, and he's going to do that. Even if he just tucks away, a third of the chances he gets, we are in a fantastic position with our number 9. And I'm so pleased to see Aubameyang get on the score sheet. Rested against Wolves, comes in at the San Siro and scores a fantastic finish. Delighted. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. And it looked like it was going to be the perfect evening in the San Siro. Another easy win, another opportunity to rest some players with a comfortable 2-0 win over a 10-man AC Milan. And then Reece James goes off injured. And this is a big sour note at the end of this game. This is a huge negative. Reece James has gone off injured, and we just can only hope and pray that it's nothing serious. For Chelsea's sake, for England's sake, and for football's sake, we hope, mate, that Reece James is A-OK. The way he went down, the commentator called it. He said he didn't like the way Reece James went down. His knee, the way he landed, it did look a bit of an awkward one, but you just look at Reece James and the strength of this man's legs. I just thought, he'll be all right. And he just literally gets up, carries on. He plays about 5 minutes on, and then he calls for the sub. It's a bit worrying. You know, Reece James, he wants to play every minute of football. You know, he's a tough guy. So we hope that Reece James is a speedy recovery. We hope it's nothing serious, because this is our most informed player. So Havertz come on. We saw Conor Gallagher come on for Mount, which I'm really, really enjoying seeing Conor Gallagher play football under Graham Potter at the moment. If you look at when he was playing for Thomas Tuchel, again, like Mount, Tuchel kind of had them running around constantly. Maybe they were just having to do too much defensively, that they were never able to really affect the game in their attacking positions, in their sort of positions where they're most dangerous, because they were always sort of having to move around and press from all different areas of the pitch. You really saw Mount and Gallagher struggle under Tuchel in the first few games of the season. Like, they both, whenever they played, didn't look comfortable. And Gallagher, again, under Potter, is looking so much more assured, so much more comfortable, playing with so much more ease, able to affect the game. Gallagher's got a hell of an engine on him. And when he's able to sort of utilise that stamina going forward to attack and to make things happen, this is a really deadly player. And this is a really nice situation we've got with him being able to sort of fill in for Mason Mount. Now, I don't see him taking Mason Mount's position at all, but it would be really interesting to see them both play at the same time. I'm not sure if Potter can accommodate that, but even if we're just rotating the two to, give Gallagher some game time and to rest Mount a bit more, Gallagher is growing more and more into this role, into this sort of attacking role in this Chelsea team. And that is just what Graham Potter is doing. Everyone is happy. Everyone is playing good football, and we are looking really, really comfortable and composed. And we want to keep putting teams away like this so we can build the momentum, so then when we do play a tougher team in the Champions League, or when we do play a league game against your Man Cities, your Liverpools, your Man Uniteds, your Arsenals, we're going to be much more filled with confidence and have a system that is working, that we've implemented, and that the players know. And the confidence is going to grow from there. And we're going to have a much more positive season. I was really, really lack of faith at the start of this season. Seeing the games under Tuchel and the way we were playing, the way we were just getting absolutely ran over in midfield, I was really worried for us this season. I really thought that this season was a write-off. But the way we've turned it around, and so quickly, not getting ahead of my horses or anything, but this is a different team, and we're getting the best out of our players. You don't need to go and spend so much money on all these different players when you're getting the best out of the players that we have. When you get Jorginho playing like this, Mason Mount, these players, Reece James, Ben Chilwell, these players have been with us now for a couple of years, and they're incredible. And Sterling, Aubameyang, all added. Thiago Silva, we already had all the quality. We just needed someone to make the most out of them. And for a long time that was Thomas Tuchel, until it wasn't. Now it's Graham Potter. What a perfect evening. Despite this Reece James scare, let's hope that all goes well. Guys, please give this video a thumbs up if you can. Subscribe to the channel. More content on the way. Leave a comment if you're also interested in engaging. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Come on the Chelsea. Easy.